Hello everyone. Today we're talking about forgetfulness. Wait, what's the topic again for today? I forget. Anyway, yes, forgetfulness. So I want to talk a little bit about this. This is an interesting topic to mention because our memory is very important, as you know. To be able to remember things a certain way, the way that they happened, or just certain information that has happened to us, happened in the world, whatever it is that you remember, is a very important thing, because when you begin to lose your memory, you begin to forget the things that may have made you happy or sad in the past. You may forget important conversations you've had with people already. You may forget events that are coming up. Now I'll tell you this, as you age, your memory gets worse. Absolutely. And for me, for the most part, I would say I have a good memory. But I think the biggest thing now in my life is because I'm so busy with things. I'm doing so many different things. That ends up distracting me a lot. So I end up forgetting some of the minor things because it doesn't really sink in. Because, as you know, you need to keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again in order for it to actually stick for you more long term. That is true. Because when you're not really able to actually keep repeating those things, it doesn't sink into more longer term memory. Like if you're just having a brief conversation with someone and it just doesn't really sink in deeper, you're not really going to remember it. You're really not. So I think my biggest problem, and for the most part, I would say I do have a good memory. My memory is not bad. It's just occasionally I will not remember certain things of what I have to do because I'm just so overwhelmed with so many other things. If that makes sense. Doing so many things, so unless I write it down or make like a checklist or write it on my calendar, I may forget those very minor things. Bigger things I tend to remember. I tend to remember some interesting things that it's like, wow, how would you even remember that? And that's the same thing with like my sister as well. She's like, she would say things. I'm like, how do you even remember that? I don't even remember that. It's like, she's probably better at some of those things. But what I try to do, and here's a good tip if you're trying to improve your memory. Like let's say you're trying to remember a password or something. 469280149. I have no idea what I just said, but anyway, let's say that's the number you're trying to remember. Instead of trying to remember number after number, I try to visualize it. 9-4 whatever, okay? 9452694 I don't know, whatever it is, but you visualize it. I feel as though if I can visualize it, I can close my eyes and remember it easier than I could if I'm just trying to remember numbers. So try to visualize it. If you have visual memory, you can remember things based on just you actually closing your eyes and trying to remember. So that is my advice. So I'm really curious to know, has your memory declined as you've gotten older? Do you know someone who has like Alzheimer's or dementia or something along those lines that impairs their memory? That is also a very troubling thing, especially if you have like a mother, a grandmother, father, grandfather, whoever, someone who's close to you who ends up developing that, and then they don't remember who you are. They don't remember the times that you had together, and that's just terrible. My great-grandmother ended up getting, I think she got dementia, and then so she completely changed. She didn't remember who anyone was, and that was just pretty bad. So, yep, that was all for today. Just curious to know your thoughts on it. And I guess I'll catch you later. So you gotta take care now. Talk with you later now. Bye.